So in today's video, I'm going to create my very first character on this channel. Typically, I do a lot of my work in Procreate, but this time I feel like I needed to go back to my roots and show a little bit of versatility in my work. So I decided to buy a set of markers and just start doing more work from there. Alright, first thing I plan to do is ink this thing up. Want to make my lines crispy and smooth. Having good lines is very, very important because it's the foundation of your work. It's like the structure of your whole design. So whenever you're making lines, man, just be very intentional about where you throw the lines and, don't sketch over them like that. Just like really take your time and just be patient because this is going to really, really be an important piece with the overall results of your work. Alright, man, so it's day 2 and we're gonna focus on coloring. So I had an opportunity, man, to buy these wonderful markers, these 320 count markers from Ohuhu, and they're really good. So I wanted to give them a try, purchase them. I want to see how they look.
But you always taking care of me. You're always by my side. If you leave, you always make it back. So pretty, I can count on you. But you always taking care of me. You know that I love you, love you, love you. Love you, love you, love you. You know that I want you, want you, want you. You know I want you, want you, want you. Love you, love you, love you. Love you, love you, love you. You know that I want you, want you, want you. I want you, want you, want you. Pretty paper. Yeah, I'm infatuated. I'm obsessed. You a flex. I'ma make you mine. You serving power.
Man, I don't know if you guys noticed, man, but I'm putting in work on this thing. It's like a day and night shift, as you can tell, man. I'm trying to commit as much time to it as I can. I didn't want to rush, so I just decided to break it up into different days. But you gotta put time into the things you want to look good. So I put some effort into this by spreading the workload out a little bit. All right, the red looks really, really good. It complements that yellow really well. And now we're gonna try to focus on getting some skin tones because I think that probably be the pivotal piece in this whole experience. So yeah, let's focus on some skin tones. So for me, what I did to kind of start off, I just did this really, really light beige color just to have a foundation, so I can have a proper saturation when I add darker colors. You should consider that when you're doing any type of like skin tone work, is to have a base color, a very, very light color from that tone, and then just darken it as you're creating skin tones. But to each his own. Everyone has their own preference. I wanted to show you guys like the whole coloring process with the skin tones because I feel like it's very important. You should see like the technique that I'm using. I'm very paced. I'm not really like rushing anything, and I'm trying to blend the colors properly, and a lot of people tend to rush through this process, so forgive me if it's kind of long, but that's kind of the reward of just really being intentional with how you color and design your work. So this is like my favorite part of this whole project, making like this visor look, like the visors or glasses or whatever you want to call them. I was able to kind of utilize the white paper to give a slight reflection. You know, like I didn't want to completely cover it green, so instead I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put a little bit of green tones here and there and see what happens. And it turned out really, really good. I think it's like one of my favorite assets, or I don't know, complementary pieces within the entire piece, if that makes sense.
Back when she do the dance, caught my song we supposed to pick. See your things through a different lens. Living fast, only one chance. Never pants how we do the plans. Right? I practice what I preach. They lie or put her out my way, then get lost to see. Not sure what you wanted, but I'm what you need. I know my high just started, bet I hit a peak. Yeah. Wave, used to just wanna blend in. Big flex, how I do the syntax now that I got the attention. On the rig, you make it really hard, I just wanna be friends. Treat the night like a vignette for what's coming next, hard to see the end. Yeah, I tread water in the deep end. I'll die young and live plenty days on my defense. In real life, we just pretend, let them sleep in. We should life feeling like a never ending repeat.
All right, it is day 4, and we're coming to an end. I think we're finished. We're just adding a little bit of I guess an accent color here and there, just to give a little bit of pop of color. But it looks really good, man. I feel like, you know, the 3 or 4 days of just planning and drawing and outlining, it turned out really good. Super excited for this look. I love, you know, the cyberpunk look that I'm going for. Very urban. It's kind of like my aesthetic. I enjoy it a lot. I will say the Nike logo, a Nike check, is kind of weird on there, but that's cool. I'm not tripping on that. It looks good overall. If you like this video, you know, just go ahead and hit that thumb to show some support. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, I recommend you subscribe. I'm going to start doing more videos like this to kind of experiment and explore. And please leave comments. Let me know what you think. Give me some ideas. Give me some feedback. I would love to hear from you guys so I can work harder and produce better work for y'all.
Let the ops tell us thing then. Recent life feeling like I never ended repeat. I can't believe it. Yeah. You switch up how I breathe every time I see it. Yeah. Knowing what you want, I know just what you need. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing, I got you falling through.